Y'all know the vibes. Let's go.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Good morning. It is your boy, Jay Bari. And I'm bringing you guys greatness once again. Which is the PlayStation Nation. Which is the PlayStation 4. And soon to become, can I get an amen? That PlayStation 5. What is up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I know it's bright and early in the morning, but you know, I got a tournament to host later on today. So I was like, let me get this live stream out the way. You know, let me let me do my thing real quick. You feel me? You feel me? But good morning, guys, man. Appreciate all you guys coming through. Just wanted to know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear, man. But good morning, guys. Yo, call me Jay. Good morning, man. Yo, Gian the Don. Good morning. Sam Ash. Good morning. The Game Night. Good morning. Amen. Amen. Call me Jay. Good morning. Yo, Pitch Black. Good morning, man. What is up? Yo, Venom. What is good, man? Little early on the West Coast, dog. Yo, my bad, Venom, man. But you know, here over in the East Coast, we over here, you know. It's like 10 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock. But shout out to my man Venom, man. Hey, yo, Ulti Madara, definitely appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Yo, Link, what is good, man? Yo, Shao Wang, what is up? Good morning. Lionel, what's up, man? Good morning, man. Y'all up here, man. Yo, y'all out here, yo. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all out here, you know what I mean? Envy Dub, what's up, man? Good morning. JP Loco, what is good, man? Good morning. Yo, listen, JP Loco, I would never host a PlayStation therapy session. You understand what I'm saying? There's no need. What we need therapy for? We eating good out here, man. We eating steaks, we eating lobsters, we got fine wine, you know? We got dessert. We got double-decker chocolate cake, red velvet. We eating good. What we need therapy for? You know, we swimming in a pool, perfect chlorine balance. You know what I mean? There's shade outside of the pool, so if it's too sunny and it's too hot, you can just chill in the shade. You know, we're good. What do we need a therapy session for? I don't know. But Link, what is up, man? Get this work. What is good, man? Shout out to Get This Work, man. Yo, Dirt Naps, what is up, man? Good morning. Yo, Bridget there, what is up? Good morning. Good morning, guys, man. I appreciate it. The Almighty Spartan God, what's good, bro? I see you in the chat. Yo, 2JZ, what is up, man? What is up? Sam Ash, what is good, guys? Appreciate all you guys coming through, man. For all the new people that's here, you know, hopefully you guys are enjoying your stay here. In the channel. Once again, my chat, I don't understand what's going on with OBS. Like, it'll be working, I'll do the test run, start the stream, it's just blank. It's just blank. I don't know. But, you know, I can see the chat. So regardless of what, you know, it's not showing on the overlay, I can still see the chat here. But yo, Sick Humor TV, what is good, my G? Yo, Persona, what is good, man? Appreciate you guys waking up early. Wipe the crust out your eyes, guys. Listen, I need you guys to be up, ready, attentive, okay? I need you guys to be with me because there's a lot of things I'm going to be saying out here that I need you guys to be like, oh, yo, I get what you're saying, Bari. I get what you're saying, you know? So I need you guys to be brighten up, brushing your teeth, taking a shot, put some deodorant on under your arms, you know what I mean? I need you to wash your face, wipe the crust before you start listening to this podcast. Wipe the crust out your eyes so you can see the picture that I'm painting. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, Walter, what's up, man? Yo, Cynic 88, what is up, man? Good to see you guys in the chat, man. Yo, Jermaine Lucas, what is up, man? He said the Xbox is down in the garbage. Oh, you know that Xbox stench, huh? You guys smell it. Every time you go on Twitter, you smell it. You know when you drive into work, I don't know if you guys, you know, drive to work or whatever commute you do to work, and you pass by like the most horrendous smell in the world. It was like, what is that smell? You know what I mean? But you got to drive by it when you get to your destination at work. That's the Xbox One. You get what I'm saying? We log on Twitter. We log on, you know, everybody say, hey, what's up, PlayStation Nation? Hey, man. Yo, Sick Human, what's good, bro? Come on, man. Yo, Persona, what's up, bro? Everybody dapping it up, you know what I mean? When we wake up and we get on Twitter, we're like, yo, what's good, man? Yo, that PlayStation 5, you gonna get that? You gonna get that? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you just scrolling by, and then you like, what the hell is that smell? Is that Xbox? Is that Xbox fanboy? Huh? Is that Xbox fanboy that's be like, oh my god, look, the Series X 12 T-flops of power. 12 T-flops of power. And he was like, damn, that stinks. Xbox stench, guys. Xbox stench. We have to smell it every day. We just try to communicate with each other on Twitter. Huh? We can't avoid it. Yo, Jemiah, what's good, bro? I see you in the chat. Yo, Garuda Legends. Shout out to my man, Garuda Legends, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, Star Guardian, what's up, man? Morning. Yo, Tekken God Jets, what is up, man? Yo, y'all out here in the morning, man. Y'all are out here in the morning. I appreciate y'all guys coming through. You know, but yeah, we got some things we got to talk about, man. We got some things we got to talk about as far as people lying on PlayStation. I don't understand it. You know, why people, well, you know what? I'm lying. I do understand why people going out their way to lie on PlayStation. You know, shout out to What's Up PlayStation podcast. If you guys missed that podcast, listen. My man Persona, you see Gaming Persona in the chat. He's in the chat right now. My man Persona, he laid the smacketh down of all smacketh downeths on that podcast yesterday. And we did it without even bashing the Xbox. That's how crazy it is. We did it without even bashing the Xbox. If you guys aren't subscribed yet to What's Up PlayStation podcast, definitely go check it out right here. That's What's Up PlayStation podcast, link right there. Click that link and subscribe, because you guys need to listen to that podcast yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? You guys need to go over there and listen to that podcast yesterday. That man was on his schmovement. I'm over here listening to the podcast once again. I'm listening to Persona. I'm like, yo, when we did it live, I didn't even hear what you just said. But now that I'm listening to it back again, I'm like, yo, this man is preaching. What's up, PlayStation podcast? What's up, PlayStation Nation? I see you guys in the chat. Yo, what is going on? We got 326 people right now in the chat. What is going on here, guys? You guys came out here to listen to the best list on YouTube. I didn't give myself that title. The people gave me that title. When I started out this channel, it's like, hey, J Barry, man. Hey, you got a lisp? Yeah, I used to laugh. Yeah, I used to laugh like, damn. Yeah, I do got a lisp. And this one dude in the comment section, he was like, yo, Barry, you got the best lisp on YouTube. And I was like, oh, yo, you know that old cassette player? What was that old cassette player commercial? Was it Maxwell or Maximum? Something like that, where the dude sat down on the couch, right? He sat down on the couch and he turned on the radio or the cassette player, and this is like, boom, all that stuff. The power of the speakers is just blowing in their face. That's how I felt when I saw that comment. I was like, yo, I hit him with the, yo, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I hit him with I appreciate it. And I got the best list on YouTube. That's a fact. Yo, El Matador. Yo, what's good, El Matador, man? Yo, Craig the Tech Guy. Yeah, there we go. Memorex. There we go. Yo, Envy Dub, what is up, yo? Yo, David Gaines, my man Strictly in the building. Yo, Strictly, what's good, man? Yo, shout out to y'all. Yo, Cantor, what is up, man? I see you in the chat, man. I see you guys in the chat. Yo, Baruta! What is good, man? Yo, Lincoln Clay, what's good, bro? I see you, man. Shout out to my man Lincoln Clay. Yo, Stealth Guy Gaming. Mr. Stealth himself. Shout out to my man Court, man. That's my bro right there, yo. If you guys ain't supporting these dudes as well, make sure you go support. You see these guys' links in the chat. You see these guys in the chat. Support these people as well, man, because these guys are great content creators and they are a part of the PlayStation Nation. Yo, shout out to Ghost. What's up, man? What is up, guys? Yo, Blackbeard, what's good, man? But yo, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. All right. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys strapped in? Did everybody watch the crust out your eye? Did everybody strap in? Did you put your seatbelt on? Because listen, I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'm taking you for a ride this morning, man. So I need you guys, okay? I need you guys to be wide awake. I need you guys to see the picture that I'm painting. I need you guys to put the seatbelt on. I know if you're sitting on the chair, pretend that you got a seatbelt, strap it in. All right. If you're laying down, I don't know why you're laying down listening to the best list on YouTube. Okay. But hey, I'm not questioning you. Okay. If you're doing that, put the sheets on. Pause. Because it's going to be a movie. Yo, Arcade, what is good, man? What is good? G on the Dawn, what is up, man? It's a Sunday morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, by the way. I know it's a little raining. It's a little dark out there. You know, I just went outside because yesterday I couldn't get my Gatorade. So me and Persona, we was playing Marvel Avengers. And I was just like, yo, I'm tired, Persona. Let me go lay down, man. I'm tired, man. I'm about to go watch some anime. But this morning when I woke up, did my little workout, I was like, yo, I didn't get my Gatorade yet. 10 for $10? Your boy stacked up. You feel me? Yo, Mr. Pio, what is up, man? What is up, Mr. Pio? Good afternoon, all the way from Europe. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Pio, man. Mr. Pio out here, yo. Mr. Pio is out here, yo. Funny guy on Twitter, man. Yo, his unboxing videos be crazy. Yo, yo, Randy Smith, what is up, man? Yo, Andrew Wilkins, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Andrew Wilkins, man. He out here, yo. But okay, so a lot of people's getting exposed out here, just straight lying about the PlayStation 5. And you know what? I can understand right? Why they're lying, especially if you are preferring the Xbox platform. You know, if you guys have certain favoritisms for the Xbox, or if it's just straight out of pity, you know. A lot of it is just straight out of pity, where people was just like, oh my God, not, you know, they wake up in the morning, they turn on Twitter, they turn on YouTube, and there's another, you know, Phil Spencer interview saying he don't care about this. Phil Spencer interview saying whatever, you know, Halo Infinite getting delayed. You know, games not running on the Series X. You know, it's just time after time, you know, of the Xbox news that is some of the news is not bad per se, but it's the news that they don't want to hear. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that news. They want the news of, yo, Halo Infinite launching holiday 2020, 4K 60 frames per second uncompromised, ray tracing all over the game. No, that's the news that they want. You know what I mean? That's the news that they want. They want the glitz and glamour. The same news that PlayStation has been given, or, you know, the little news here and there that PlayStation has been given with like Insomniac, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, full standalone game, full story arc, 4K, 60 frames per second performance mode, screenshot of them showing Miles Morales, ray trace puddles, lighting looks amazing, the suit looks amazing. That's the stuff that they want. They want to hear that stuff. So now that they're not getting that type of news, they're getting the, we don't care about the console wars next year. You know, when it comes to the next gen consoles, we don't care about the console wars. You know, we don't care about sales. What I want to do is sell you a service. Huh? I want to keep you in the service that we're trying to sell you. These Xbox guys like, damn, man, we got to hear this shit. Damn it, man. I got to talk about this news on my podcast in the most positive way. I'm telling you, before they start their podcast up, they're like, yo, guys, let's try to be positive with the news. Don't really speak from the heart, okay? Don't really say what you mean, but mean what you say. You get what I'm saying, guys? Before I hit the live button, that's what I need you to do. And then we're going to take the most obscure PlayStation news of insiders that's out here talking about games can't run at 1080p. It's struggling to run games at 1080p. We're going to take news of it's struggling to run games at 4K, 60 frames a second. We're going to take that stuff and we're going to speak about it, but we're positive about Xbox. You understand? That's the game plan. Everybody on hands in. 1, 2, 3, Xbox. Hey, that's what it is. I'm telling y'all, man, that's how these guys think. They come off as very disingenuous. Very disingenuous. These insiders that everybody loves to listen to, but just ignore the developers. Huh? Yo, listen, let me paint a picture for you guys. Yo, J Love, Baltimore's, what's good, bro? I see you guys, man. I see you guys. Yo, Typical Chris, what is up, man? Vid K, what is up, man? What is up, man? Yo, J767, what is up, man? Appreciate it. Absolute, what's good, man? In the morning, the fact. Yeah, Absolute, we out here, boy. We out here. Yo, Cautious, what's up? Let me paint a picture for you guys, man. All right, I got the paintbrush. What color y'all want? All right, let's mix it up. We got blue. All right, let's mix a little white in here. Okay, let's put a little let's put a little yellow. Let's put a little yellow. All right, now. All right, let me get the portrait. Okay, we painting. Okay, now we painting. Listen, shout out to Ashton Luca. I was on Ashton Luca's podcast yesterday. If you guys missed that podcast, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, but you need to go over there to the Ashton Lucas channel because your boy Jay Barr was out there. You understand what I'm saying? I was out there on the Scumcast podcast. I'm going to link it. And it was a dope podcast. It was a very dope podcast. And I appreciate Luca's invite to the podcast. It was fun. My first time being on there. So it was a really cool time. Cool people, And I was on there and basically I was telling people, I was like, yo, I don't understand how people are so quick to listen to these insiders. Right? These insiders that's out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Dudes put in their bios that, hey man, I like to deliver, PlayStation news or Xbox news. Follow me. Right? And that's it. It's like, oh, this industry insider says that, and he has a good track record when he just said one thing. The PlayStation 5 is gonna launch holiday 2020. Oh my god, yo, I'm so mind blown right now. How did you know this, man? How did you know this? Okay? How? You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, man, I'm mind blowing. PlayStation, it's out here, right? So I was just like, I don't understand how people is so. What? Yeah, shout out to my boy Persona, man. That's my bro right there, man. Hit the like button for real. Shout out to Persona, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely hit the like button. I appreciate it. And if you are really, really enjoying it, you know the vibes, hit that subscribe. But, so I was like, yeah, I don't understand why people are listening to these insiders so quickly, but they ignore the horse's mouth, right? They're ignoring the developers. The developer could come out and say something about their game and people be like, well, I heard this from this insider that said this about your game. So I need the source of where they're coming from, because this guy on Reset Error, okay, on the GitHub leaks, this guy said that your game can't hit 60 frames per second at 4K. So you need to source your information, developer, and I need that, okay? And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? So Spider-Man, let's talk about Spider-Man and how from day one, Insomniac has said this game is a standalone game that expands the universe of Spider-Man on PS4, right? Because it's a story within the Spider-Man game that we played. It's expanding that universe. So when people hear quotes like that, they're saying, oh, it's DLC expansion. I be like, yo, man, I don't know what grade these dudes fell out of school. You know, at 6th grade, I think he should have stayed and continued to 7th and 8th. You know what I mean? At least make it to 8th grade, guys. You know, where people's like, yo, I just, you know, it's a DLC. Day one, they said it was standalone game. This is a full story arc of you know, Miles Morales expanding the game, expanding all of that. I'm going to pull it up again because I like to play this video for all the people that like to lie about you know, Spider-Man, right? They like to lie and say this about Spider-Man. So I'm gonna play the video once again. And I always play this video right here. Always play it because it's just the best thing you can post to all these people, right? So let me get to the video here. 1 second, guys. Right? This is the developer. This is the developer versus the leaks, the insiders. Everybody loves to quote this Sony executive. What's the person's name? Huh? What's the Sony executive name that said that this game was a DLC expansion? Huh? They can't say the person's name. They can't you know, say where this is coming from. They go to that. They quickly, but the Sony executive said this. But what did the developer that said? The people that's making the game. Let's continue and let's go and play this video. Y'all ready? Oh, y'all ready? Because we're gonna play this video. Let's go.
Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales adventure.
Oh, y'all didn't hear that.
Miles Morales is a standalone game, and it's the next essential adventure in the Spider-Man universe. Insomniacs loved this character for a long time. We introduced him in Marvel Spider-Man, and we knew we needed to tell a standalone story of Miles Morales becoming a hero.
I feel like it was important for us to work on
Y'all can't hear it? I turned it up. Y'all can't hear it? Yo, let me know if you guys can hear it. I'll play it over again. Stop lying, yo, Pug. What's good, man? Yo, guys, this video, let me show you when this article came out. June 18th. June 18th. The PlayStation Showcase was on June 11th. Insomniac came out and said this game was standalone on June 12th, the next day. Okay? Let's continue here. We're gonna start all over since you guys could hear it.
Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales is a standalone game, and it's the next essential adventure in the Spider-Man universe.
Jeez Louise, listen, that's almost 2 months ago, this video. 2 months ago! But we still pushing, oh, let's listen to the Sony executive. This happened yesterday on Luca's podcast. I was telling people that, yo, the developers, and the funny thing about it, Luca wasn't agreeing with, you know, the comment in the comment section. But she was just like, yeah, the developer is saying it's standalone. The developer is saying that, you know, it's a full story arc. The developer is saying the game can be ran in 4K 60 frames per second. The developer is saying the game has ray tracing. But yet these guys are saying it's the same assets. It can be run on a PS4. It's the same game. Why are you listening to the developer? Listen to me. Don't buy a PlayStation, please. Please don't buy a PlayStation. Don't buy a PlayStation to play Miles Morales. Halo Infinite. Halo. Ooh, got delayed. Xbox. No one wants an Xbox. It doesn't matter the term T-flops. It doesn't matter the services of T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass. We good, bro. If you ain't talking about games, what are you good for? No one wants an Xbox. Listen to me. Listen to me. Spider-Man is DLC. It's using the same assets. Yo, shout out to my man Sick. Yo, Sick Humor made the best song this generation. Yo, I swear to God, yo, that song is so factual, bruh. Like, yo, listen, y'all not listening to the lyrics of this man, what this man is saying in that song, bruh. That's even the chorus. No one wants an Xbox. It doesn't matter the services, the T-flops. You can keep that little Game Pass, we good, bruh. If you ain't talking about games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. Yo, I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you, man. They know it. Yo, that song, that junk hit them in the heart, bruh. It hit them. I'm telling you, it hit them. That junk hits hard, too. It hits hard. And this is the reason why they're going out their way. I don't understand. Yo, we have this dude named Boomstick Gaming. You know what I mean? Shout out to Boomstick Gaming, right? This guy be hashtagging positivity, fun, good vibes in his podcast. But every time I listen to this dude podcast, you know what I mean? I said, let me give this podcast a go. You know, there's a few people that be on there. I'll be like, all right, let me listen to the podcast. And I listen to the podcast, and then it's just all negative PlayStation news where he's pushing all the leak information. The PlayStation is struggling with third-party games for 4K 60 frames per second. Spider-Man is DLC. I don't care what the developers say, guys. It's DLC. That's a straight-up quote. That's not even me making it up. And the thing is, like, yo, why go out your way to lie? You know, why can't you sell the Xbox on its own merits? Huh? If people hear the stuff that the PlayStation 5 can do, what the PlayStation 5 is offering, if people can hear the stuff that the Xbox is doing and what the Xbox is offering, why can't you just go based off of that? Tell your audience what these two consoles are offering, and whatever they choose, they choose. No, you have to spin it. You have to tweak it because you want to push Xbox. You want the same news that the PlayStation is receiving. You want the same positivity that the PlayStation is receiving. You want the same type of news the PlayStation is dishing out. You want that stuff. These people don't really want to talk about Game Pass. Listen, they don't want to talk about Game Pass, bruh. I'm telling you, they don't want to talk about it as Game Pass, especially if it's something that is the forefront of the Xbox platform. They don't. These guys don't want to talk about xCloud. Yo, I swear, I saw my man Showstopper. This man went out there and bought a Razer little clip for his phone where he can play it like an Xbox to play xCloud. This man has been bashing cloud gaming for years. I've been on Zaire podcast. I've been on Showstopper podcast talking about PS Now, and they've been bashing it for years. All of a sudden, Xbox, yo, these guys are out here spending $60, $80 for accessory so they can play xCloud on their phone. But at the end of the day, they don't want to push that. They don't want to push it. They want to push the same quality type games that PlayStation is receiving. They want to push that stuff. They want to push The Last of Us Part 2, something like that on Xbox. That's what they want to push. They don't want to push this Game Pass. They don't want to push this xCloud. That's really going against what they believe in as far as how they think about gaming. These guys, I call these guys hardcore casuals. Huh? Y'all ain't hearing what I said. I call these dudes hardcore casuals. They're casual gamers, right? They're casual gamers, but they digest gaming news like a hardcore gamer, right? They will search out gaming news. They will look up stuff about technology, similar to like what we do. But at the end of the day, the games that they play is just like the casual. The Jimmy two left feet down the block. They're the same type of gamer. You know what I mean? Yo, Jazz, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Jazz in here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris Hart. I see you guys in the chat, man. Shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. You know? Ice Queen Gaming, what's up? What's up, Dawn? I see you. They don't want to talk about these stuff. They want to talk about Spider-Man or Xbox games just like this. They want to see gameplay. Yo, Mike, what's up? Let's continue. Let's listen to the developers.
Insomniac's loved this character for a long time. We introduced him in Marvel Spider-Man, and we knew we needed to tell a standalone story of Miles Morales becoming a hero.
Once again, guys, this video, this article is from June 18th, a week right after the PlayStation 5 showcase. Everything you have heard right now is from 2 months ago. But what is the gaming media pushing now? They are late to the program. All of a sudden, they are now saying everything that Insomniac has been saying from 2 months ago. All the IGN articles that we saw last week, the Game and Bolt, the MCU articles that we seen, like how, you know, these games are you know, turning how the MCU is gonna be. Yo, Showin, what's up, man? Shout out to my man Showin, man. What is you talking about, Barry? Talking about? What you talking about? Shout out to Showin, man. Showin, listen. I know you're an Xbox gamer, you love Xbox, but I'm kicking all of you guys in the shin. All right, I'm painting a picture. Like I told you, I got my blue, I got my white. We're mixing a little yellow in there. All right, and we're gonna paint the picture. Okay. This, like I said, this article, this video is from 2 months ago, but all of a sudden, these mainstream media sites is now actually reporting the news that the developer is talking about from 2 months ago. Why is it taking so long? It's my question. Yo, Glorious War, what's up, man? Andrew Clay, what is up? But let's continue.
I feel like it was important for us to work on Miles' game because he is such an important character right now, especially with his influence in the first game.
We wanted to make sure that when you played the game, you felt like you were playing a brand new Spider-Man.
We wanted to make sure that his traversal was unique, his combat was unique, and we also wanted to make sure that Miles is his own Spider-Man.
Hey yo, we wanted to make sure he's unique, his own character, make sure it's his own game, but yet everybody's ignoring this stuff, huh? Yo, Eyes of War, what is up, man? Chili Dog, what is up? Everybody is ignoring this video. What? Yo, Sick Humor TV, man, appreciate the donation. We need blood on those Tims. You know the vibes. Shout out to my man Sick, yo. Yeah, you know the vibes. Listen, my Tims is on. Matter of fact, I don't even have Tims right now. I got them lugs, Sick. I got the lugs with the metal in the front. I got the metal tips. Yo, Lay, what is up, man? Baltimore, what is up? Yo, Saber Zero, what's up, man? See you guys in the chat, man. What is up, man? What is up? Right? The gaming media is pushing out the news like this is new shit. This is not new shit. Insomniac been saying this about the game since 2 months ago. Like I said, this is June 18th. June 18th, this came out. Yo, Rome Rush. Yo, Rome, what's good, bro? June 18th, this video came out. All the things that they said, everybody is ignoring. They want to listen to the next Xbox guy. That's a level 5 trophy on PlayStation. They want to listen to the Xbox guy that got a platinum in Spider-Man PS4, but got a level 7 in trophies. That's who they want to listen to. Oh, I got a platinum in the game, so I can lie about the game. It's DLC. It's not its own game. PlayStation is selling you guys a dream. It's anti-consumer. They should put this on the PS4. I got the platinum, so I can say that. Right? But the developers are saying completely different what they're saying about the game. But we're going to still lie. Just so we don't want the PlayStation to succeed. Right? Everybody keeps saying, oh, I don't know why these ponies don't want Xbox to succeed. They should want Xbox to succeed because competition is good. But on the flip side, they're lying about PlayStation. They're lying about the PlayStation games. They're telling you that is a $500 paywall. They're telling you all this stuff. Why? Huh? Why? Because they don't want, obviously, if you're trying to push all that false information, if you're trying to push all that lies and propaganda, you honestly don't want the PlayStation to succeed. So your statement about wanting Xbox, PlayStation guys should want Xbox to succeed, is totally null and void, because on the opposite side of things, you don't want PlayStation to succeed. You don't believe in competition. You feel me? Yo, Chuck, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Up Chuck Gaming, man. Yo, make sure you guys subscribe to my man Chuck as well, man. Shout out to my man Chuck. TOA boys in the building. Yo, Dave D, what's up, man? I see you guys in the chat. I see you guys, man. I see you guys, man. Yo, Monkey Gang, what is up, man? I see you. Yo, Lay, what's up? What? PlayStation Symbol Gamer. Yeah, shout out to my man PlayStation Symbol Gamer, man. They keep lying because Microsoft is scared of the PlayStation 5. Yeah. They are. There's no reason for Phil Spencer to be doing 20 interviews talking about the same shit. The man is literally doing 20 interviews talking about the same thing over and over again. The man has done 20 interviews contradicting himself. What he said about exclusive, he don't believe games should be tied to a specific box and all that stuff. But now we're seeing that Xbox is pulling away from that little stance right there. Play it on Xbox One. Look at Forza. They updated Forza this other day. Forza was smart delivery, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. They pull that shit back. But Phil Spencer just said 2 weeks ago in this interview, number 25, he don't believe in that. He don't believe in pulling, a game for a specific platform. It should be open to everybody. Yo, shout out to my man, the Game Night 123. Yo, I saw a comment where a guy said, you take away the ray tracing, the haptic feedback, the adaptive triggers, etc. It can be played on the PS4. Yes. Yo, the Game Night, that was Cole Eastwood. That was his response to me when I told him this is a PlayStation 5 game. It can't be running on the PlayStation 4. The man said, strip away all the features. Huh? He said, strip away all the features so it can run on the PlayStation 4. Think about that. That's the level of damage control that these dudes will go, or the level of stupidity or lies they will push. Yo, Gian the Dom, man, appreciate the donation. He said, preach, Pastor Barry, preach. Can I get a hey, man? Y'all remember the little drummer at church? Y'all know church, man. Yeah, who go to church out here? And that drummer, when that drummer start rolling, and the little piano coming, yeah, y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes, man. Yo, Wavy, what's up, man? Yeah, listen, the Gamer Night, literally, that was his response to me. The man told me strip away all that stuff. It's consumer friendly for you to strip away all that stuff for the game, so it can run on the platform that the developers don't want to develop for. So it can be consumer friendly. No, consumer friendly is actually supporting all the features that you're offering for the PlayStation 5. People going in to buy a PlayStation 5 and buying a game for the PlayStation 5, and it's supporting all the features that PlayStation is promoting. There's a reason why Halo Infinite got delayed. You out here going to push the game where it's not even supporting all the features that the console can support. Crazy. I don't understand it. You know, let's not listen to the developers though about this game being its own game, this game having its own story arc. Let's listen to Jimmy two left feet. That's an Xbox gamer that's reporting insider news. Let's listen to that person. Huh? Craziness, man. Let's continue.
Miles has these incredible explosive new powers like bioelectricity and invisibility.
He isn't.
Yeah, the funny thing about this, What's Up PlayStation podcast every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to subscribe to that, type in What's Up PlayStation podcast or What's Up PlayStation, hit the subscribe button. Right? We was talking about the same things that these guys are talking about because the industry now is now starting to talk about the things that Insomniac has been saying. Right? Now they're starting to talk. Everything that they said in this video was pretty much, said in the recent articles from IGN, the Gaming Bolts, and all the other articles that they've been, pushing out for Marvel Spider-Man with a new screenshot. And now everybody's like, oh, it's Insomniac's fault that there's mixed messaging. Huh? Yo, shout out to PlayStation Symbol Gamer. Rename the Xbox Series X to the backlog box or that old shit box. Oh, damn. Listen, that's why I call it the Xbox One Series X. These dudes are hyping up patch updates for PlayStation 4 games for their launch of that console. Patch updates for PC games for the launch of their console. Huh? Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. Y'all ain't just hear what I said. These once let me fall back. Let me rewind. Rewind. These guys are hyping up. Oh, matter of fact, let me change it. These guys are forced to hype up patch updates for PlayStation 4 games for the Series X launch. They're forced to hype up PC games with new updates for the Series X launch. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Listen, on my PlayStation profile, it says I'm a king, not lying. Even though I'm a king, I'm not a liar. And I ain't lying. You know what I mean? That's the Xbox launch right there. PS4 patch updates and PC patch updates. Tetris Connect. PS4 VR game. They're getting the multiplayer. Yakuza Like a Dragon. They're getting the Series X patch update for their launch. Well, PlayStation gamers, we gotta wait for the PS5 update. Huh? Scorn. All of a sudden, these dudes is hyping up Scorn. The game been out for like 2 years. Huh? 2 years. Hot garbage ass game. Pure hot garbage. Oh my god, but we got Scorn. Nothing is on the level of Scorn and the Medium. You can keep your Spider-Man that's using the same PS4 assets. Okay? You're using the same assets. Huh? I don't have to listen to the developer. I don't have to listen to the developer. I can see from the screenshot. From the screenshots. You can look at the screenshots and it's the same. What? Wait. Huh? The screenshots. You can look at the screenshots and it's the same. It's the same. It's the same game. Huh? Yo, game over HD. What's good, bro? I see you, man. Yo, speak from the heart. Like I always speak from the heart, man. Game over HD, man. I appreciate that you guys can respect that I can speak from the heart. Not everything you guys are gonna agree with me with, and that's the beautiful thing about life, But at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys respecting that. You know what? This guy is speaking. And he might be speaking some facts sometimes. He might be speaking some crazy shit sometimes. But the crazy shit be coming true. The crazy shit be coming true. But for the screenshot, I could tell you using the same assets. You know, you didn't upgrade the game. PlayStation is trying to sell you. You know, they hustling their gamers. Right. That's what these dudes be saying, man. That's what they be. Yo, Rollo. What's good, bro? Dave D, what's up, man? That's what these guys be saying. You know? And I'm just like, you don't need to listen to the developer. The developer don't have to send you a screenshot that is captured. Hold up. That is captured. Huh? That is captured on a PS5. You don't have to look at the screenshots. You don't have to listen to the developer. You push whatever you want to push. Just be ain't that ignorance? Isn't that called ignorance? Right? Just ignoring the factual information out there. You're just gonna speak whatever you want to say. That's ignorance. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Why lie? Yo, he said show this one. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh my God. Yo, typical Chris. Appreciate the dough. I mean the subscription, man. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay. Well, even with this screenshot right here, I'll be honest with you. This looks like it's a little compressed here. Where it looks a little downgraded here. Because I play Spider-Man, looks much better. But I definitely see what everybody's saying. Oh, it's the same game. It's the same assets. No, it's definitely not. The PlayStation 5 definitely spruced this game up. Look at this. Just look at the headlights from the car. Huh? Let's look at the headlights from the car to this one. Let's look. The light is actually bouncing off his suit. You're not really getting that here. The ray tracing, you don't really get like a reflection from the light kind of here. It's like a little baked in stuff here. That's absolutely gorgeous here. Everything is like a 1-to-1 reflection here, man, in the PS5 version. But it's the same assets. Craziness, man. Craziness. You shout out to Call Me Jay on that, man. I definitely see what the who's this trying to tweet this? Yo, my man, Alejandroid, I see what you're trying to do here. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, the PS5 version is way low settings compared to what the PS5 is pushing out. Yo, up Chuck Gaming. Shout out to my man Chuck, man. That's my bro right there, man. Appreciate it. Can't wait for that Crackdown update for the Series X. Oh my God. Ugh. Yo, did they mention a Crackdown update yet? Huh? Wasn't they supposed to be pushing that? We update all the games. Can't wait to play Crackdown for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Yo, I know my Spider-Man playthrough. I played that game for like over 100 hours, yo. All the DLC, everything. I played that game. I beat that game 3 times. I played all the DLC. Well, I beat the game 3 times. I played the DLC twice. I have over 100 hours in like Spider-Man. Yo, ray tracing is a gimmick. Yeah, you remember that? Huh? Ray tracing is a gimmick on PlayStation. It's the truth with the Minecraft demo on Series X. Yo, Envy Dub, man, appreciate it. Xbox better step their game up. Pun intended. Yo, I respect that. I respect that comment right there. They better step their game up. All puns intended. You feel me? But this is the most mind-blowing thing here, what I'm about to tell you guys. And shout out to everybody, Persona, Sick, King Thrash, Craig. Everybody has mentioned this as well. The funny thing about the Series X, I don't understand this, right? I put out this tweet because I was listening to Zaire podcast this morning, right? And I put this tweet out here because I'm aiming shots. I'm aiming shots at these boys. I put this tweet out here. Right? Let me zoom on in here. Put this tweet out here. Right? when Xbox still hyping up the Xbox One Series X hardware, but nothing has been shown running on it, take your L. You look stupid. Huh? Craziness. Yo, these dudes out here are pushing this hardware like it's the best thing ever. But we are yet to see anything running on that motherfucker. That is the scariest thing in the world. Scariest thing in the world. I don't understand it. You out here hyping up ray tracing left and right. You go on the Xbox Series, go on the Xbox website, Xbox Series X. You see ray trace hardware, accelerated ray tracing, and you was about to launch your flagship title without the motherfucker. Yeah, this shit crazy, yo. Yo, Jacob Walker, what's up, man? You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Not one game have we seen so far has been running on the Series X. Why is that? Let's think about it. Why is that? Why hype up this game? Why hype up this console? Most powerful console in the world. Why do all of these things? But yet you're not showing anything running on the box. The only thing we are seeing running on the box is backwards compatible games. State of Decay 3. I mean, no, that's 3. It's 2. And I broke that down too, where I was like, yo, even running on the Series X, there was still texture pop-ins and all that. People was telling me the game is unoptimized. It's unoptimized, Jay Barry. Why are you making this video? It's unoptimized. But then we saw Halo Infinite running on a beast-ass PC. Well, it wasn't running on a Series X, so we're not really seeing how the game can truly perform, because this PC that they're running on is nothing compared to the Series X. Take that, Jay Barry. Yo, shout out to my man Andrew Wilkins, man. He said Xbox held HDR behind a $400 paywall while the PlayStation 4 gave it to us in a free update. X-Punks never bring that up. That is true. The Xbox One S, people had to purchase that, or the Xbox One X, people had to purchase that just so they can get HDR for their games. That's a crazy fact too, Andrew, because there's people that still have the Xbox One and they haven't experienced ray tracing. Heck, didn't Major Nelson, when he was unboxing the Xbox One, this man was saying that 4K games, this junk running 4K games on the Xbox One. That man said that. You remember that? He had the white gloves unboxing the Xbox One. He was like, yo, this can run 4K games. So you had people buying 4K TV, so the Xbox One can't display HDR. Not playing no games that are no damn 4K. You know, yo, Das Misi, what's up, man? Yo, Jay Wright, what's up? I see you guys in the chat, man. I see you guys, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you guys are enjoying the stream, though, hit the like button. And if you're enjoying your stay here, you know the vibes. Subscribe. I appreciate it. But yeah, nothing really has been running on the Series X, man. And it's kind of scary. In February 2020, I made a tweet talking about Halo Infinite, where I said, it's crazy that this game got announced 2 years ago and we have yet to see gameplay today. I mean, to this day, right? If we got to wait to E3 2020 to see gameplay, this game is getting delayed. I put delayed on there. And boom, right when we saw the gameplay first time, I was like, this is getting delayed. Everybody was coming at me. Everybody was saying whatever they need to say at me. They was like, oh, you're not a real gamer. You don't want Xbox to succeed. You're a fraud. What happened? Delay. Yo, Enko, what's good, bro? Delay. You know what I mean? Yeah, Titanfall 900p. Xbox brought us new resolutions, 900p. You know what I mean? The game definitely needed to be delayed. Absolutely. It definitely needs to get delayed, Persona. It was a mess. But the gameplay looked fun. You know? The gameplay looked fun. we don't care about the Yo, I heard a dude say this on Twitter, yo. He said Xbox doesn't really care about graphical detail. They want to push frames. I was like, yo, I'm done. Yo, Kerry Howard, what's up? I'm done. I was like, what? So what's all this technology for if they don't want to really push graphical detail as well? You know, I get the frame stuff. Yeah, I get that, but they don't care about graphical detail. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, how they pushing exactly, Dio, my smart guy. How they pushing ray tracing and all that stuff to help the game look better, the image quality look better, but they don't care about graphical detail. They was like, yo, they don't care about they care about the frames. That's why we're gonna see 120 frames. I was dying when I saw that tweet. Yeah, I wish I could remember who said it so I could retweet it for y'all, yo. I was like, yo, it's looking bad over there, man, over that Xbox. And this is coming back to full circle now on why they're lying about the PlayStation 5. If you are a primary Xbox gamer and you're that radical Xbox gamer, right? That radical fan. And you're hearing all the stuff that's going on with Xbox, you're gonna be lying. You're gonna want to even the score up, just like the Insider, right? The man came out, yo. The Insider got exposed. I forgot the dude's name. He got exposed. And let me actually go to Persona's thing. Cause Persona have the stuff here. Let me go to this shit. The Insider was like, there we go, right here. Go right here. There we go, right here. Look at this. This dude right here. Show this shit real quick. My man said, yo, I commend you. Unfortunately, I'm not educated enough to know the specifics. Though the fake 4K mainly mean what people expect for games running 1440p, 600p, eternally using techniques to be 4K. However, I'm just passing stuff as I heard from other people working on games on both platforms. Where's the one where he said that he came out was like he just want to even up the score? He was, I commend your honesty, but do you often repeat words and phrases you can't verify or don't actually understand? If it's something you don't do in real life as well, or just social media. This man's asking him all type of games and shit. I don't want to see that. Oh, here it is. Closed for review. I'm curious to see what the state will be once they reopen. Still, the fact that dust peddled the rumor because Xbox was receiving too much negativity on the internet over the past week is just incredible to me. Straight in line, because he's mad about Xbox getting straight negativity with all the stuff that's happening, which at the end of the day, I don't foresee Halo Infinite being delayed as negative. I see it more so for the Series X really have no real launch title games to play outside, for first party. That's the negative. But still, you're pushing false narratives about PlayStation because you're upset about Xbox news that's been happening. Right? Yo, True Virgil, what's up, man? What is up? And I'm going to get to the actual Quantum Era video. Tweet. Where here, this guy that straight up lied. Can you guys see that? Do I have to zoom in a little bit more? Let's zoom in. Can you guys see that clearly? Let me know if you guys can see this clearly. Okay? Let me know. All right? Can you guys see this clearly? I can see clearly now. You zoom 300%. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it clearly. I'm moving on. I don't want to delay. Okay. This guy right here, Winged Wild, came out and said Quantum Era, a corridor shooter, is struggling to get 4K 30. He didn't even go to the 60, bro. He went to the 30. A shooter. Let's listen to this tweet for a second, guys. A shooter, 4K 30. A shooter. This is not PS4. This is not Xbox One, where you had Destiny running at 30 frames. This is PlayStation 5. This man said 4K 30 on PS5. It's trying to get to 4K, which means downgrade. That's what the dude said. It's trying to get to 4K, which means downgrade, etc., to optimize to run on PlayStation 5. Quantum Error Devs was like, whoa. You know, like I said, remember what I said in the beginning of the video, guys. You know, we log on Twitter. We say, hey, what's up, guys? What's up, man? Everybody say they good mornings to everybody they cool with. What's up, man? Hey, feeling good today? Hey. Yo, you like that ghost? You like that ghost? Yo, Last of Us Part 2 update? That junk lit, right? Yeah. We chilling, man. You know what I mean? After we dap it up. What? El Matador! Appreciate the donation, man. He said, what you say, Barry? Bomba clot. Fake insiders. Shout out to my man, Matador, man. You know, after we dap it up on Twitter, you know what I mean? Everybody said it was way 1-2s. You know, we start scrolling, looking for PlayStation news or whatever news, and we just come across this stench. Just, what is that? What is that smell? It stinks. That's what the Quantum Error devs did. They were just scrolling through Twitter, you know, just talking to their dev friends. As they scrolling by, you know, they was like, let me see what people are saying about my game. And they just come on. The man ain't even spell the freaking game right. Quanton. That's how you know. That's the true definition of like an X-bot. When these dudes can't spell properly. You know? These dudes, instead of putting witch, they put witch. W-I-T-C-H. They be like, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5. Which one will sell better? W-I-T-C-H. That's how you know it's a true Xbox gamer. They've been playing Xbox way too long. It melted their brain cells. You know what I mean? The man said Quantum Error. Right? My man, the developers was just like, what is this smell? What is this smell? It stinks. It stinks. What is this smell? Yo, Nelson, what's good, bro? I see you, King Prell in the building, man. Yo, Demi, what is up, man? They're like, what is this? He reads this tweet. The man got 8 likes. He got 9 retweets. He got 82 comments. They probably roasting him, right? The man was like, not sure where this quote came from, but it didn't come from us. Quantum Error, not Quanton. Quantum Error currently is running 4K 65 to 70 frames per second unoptimized. We will be hitting our goal of 4K 60 frames per second, and there will be much more than just corridors. Laughing out loud. My man put the emoji that he's just laughing his ass off. The developers clowning this dude. The developer had to go, what? Smacked him real quick, like, what? Shut up. You remember Pinky? Remember Pinky from next Friday? Shut up. Say it again. Say it. Oh. Say it again. Oh. Say one more, nigga. Say one more word, nigga. That's what the developers was like. Like, yo, shut up, please. Spreading false information, lies. Let's actually entertain this and let's see if this guy actually responded to the developer. Let's see. Yo, PlayStation Nation. This is one thing I told people on the What's Up PlayStation podcast. When it comes to the PlayStation Nation, you can't be spreading misinformation out here. Listen, yo, we are a gang. We will jump the shit out of you. You will get your ass beat quickly. Okay? You will get your ass beat when you spread misinformation about the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. We are quick to it. Yo, get the crew. He's talking shit over here. Don't ask no questions. Get the crew. Let's go. Yo, who we gotta beat up? Who we gotta beat up? And we will beat your legs in. We will bust your ass spreading that false information. This is not Xbox. This is the PlayStation Nation. We will kick your ass if you lie about the PlayStation Nation. If you lie about our games, we will beat your ass. My man Eddie was on it. That man said, yo, don't ask no questions. Let's come through. Check this out. Don't ask no questions. Huh? Don't ask no questions. Let's go. Yo, Bordo, what's good, man? Yo, J Love, what's up, bro? Let's see if this guy, what was his name again? Okay, yeah, okay. Winged Wow. Okay. Let's see if he actually responded here. Shout out to J-Tech. Let's see if he's in here. No response from him. No response. Like, oh, no, my bad. That's when you know somebody have like integrity. That's when you know somebody's real, right? Even if they say something that's wrong, right? They say something that's wrong. They be like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to say that. You right. This dude ran. This dude said, I'm out. Let me go back over to Xbox. I don't see him. Shout out to Sick in here. Shout out to my man Sick. I don't see him. Where he at? Oh, this is probably another inside that's the RE early build. It's struggling to hit 1080p. These dudes have been just lying all over the place, man. Just been lying all over the place. Listen, we gotta stop this, man. Yo, Xbox guys, you guys are listening. You're not helping the Xbox. That's one thing. Let me say this for sure. You are not helping the Xbox lying about PlayStation. Right? It's okay, it's okay to speak about Xbox and what they're doing without even mentioning PlayStation. Huh? You can't be having these Xbox names called, RDX, Planet Xbox, We Bleed Green, Xbox Factor. All these Xbox podcasts I see, I listen to, and they got 20 PlayStation topics. Shit crazy. Yo, Eric, what's up, man? Shit, you're not doing Xbox any good. Let's be honest with you. You're not doing Xbox any good by trying to lie on PlayStation or try to lie about PlayStation. You're not doing any good. I'm having a heart-to-heart with y'all, man, because I feel bad for y'all, man. I feel bad for y'all that Halo got delayed, even though it needed it. But yo, it's okay. You can play on PlayStation. Let me say that slower for the Xbox guys that's listening in here. You can play on PlayStation 2. Yeah, shout out to my man Lionel, man. Yo, these are the same people that said the first Halo wasn't AAA. They also said Killzone was a AAA, downplaying launch title on launch games. Yeah, yo, J Run, what's up? Yo, Lionel, thank you for mentioning that, man. Because like I said, I was on Luca's podcast yesterday, and this guy, his name is The Grid. He was like, well, none of these consoles never launched with AAA games before, so this is like the first time they're gonna be launched with AAA. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the hell is this man? What this man said? Right? Yo, I paused for a second. If you guys listen to the podcast, I paused for a second. I was like, wait, let me make sure that everybody heard that correctly before I even say something. I had to process it. I was like, what? And then I start going to, think mode where I was thinking about PlayStation 1 launch games, PlayStation 2 launch games, PS3 launch games. I'm like, nah, bruh. That doesn't make no damn sense. That's not even true. Yes, they have launched with AAA games. And then the man was saying that if these games were to launch right now, they would be AAA games. Why not? Huh? Why not? Tekken Tag tournament launched on PS2. If a new Tekken Tag tournament launched today on PS5, right? That would it be a AAA? Tekken is not a AAA fighting game. It's still sustained its popularity, its budget. Tekken budget is pretty up there. There's a lot of characters that you gotta, develop for. Yo, Luca's in the chat. Yo, Luca, what's up? Even Luca was baffled. Luca was like, what? Luca was trying to break this man down. Luca had this man sitting down in the therapy chair and was like, yo, wait. So what are you saying here, buddy? Then I was like, wait. So you trying to say Killzone Shadowfall launched on the PS4? That's not a AAA game? One of the best looking games this gen. That's not a AAA game. Listen, people, the thing is what people get misconstrued is their perception on the game as far as if it's good or bad, or rather it's a big budgeted game. Killzone is one of PlayStation's biggest budgeted games. Guerrilla Games is a big budgeted studio that produce very high quality games. To say that Killzone isn't a AAA game because you don't like the game personally is stupidity at its finest. Pure stupidity at its finest. Then I was like, wait, PS3 launched with Resistance Fall of Man. That was like a huge seller for the PlayStation 3. That was promoted everywhere for the PlayStation 3. That game was bananas for the PlayStation 3 on launch. This man said, nope, that's not AAA. He was like, well, he was laughing too. He was like, so that's your opinion, right? But that's not AAA. I was like, opinion? That's no fucking opinion. That's a fact. It's a AAA game. To say that these consoles never launched AAA games before, first party wise, is the stupidity at its finest. You are getting confused with if you liking a game or not, rather than the actual fact that a game is a AAA based on its budget, its marketing, the development team. Huh? Craziness, yo, craziness. So I was confused, man. I was like, yo, I don't know if this guy is like being serious, because he always had like a little laugh behind everything he say. He was like, well, Spider-Man, that's, I mean, that's all they got. What else he got? I mean, people gonna play that for 5-hour DLC. And I was just like, what? I don't know if this guy is real, if he's being serious, if he's trolling. I don't know. I don't know, because you're giggling every time you say a statement. I prefer the Xbox. I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on? I'm confused. Are you serious? Do you prefer the Xbox? Yeah, man. That's your opinion. If you think I prefer the X, that's your opinion. That's my opinion. You said that you prefer the Xbox. It's my opinion because that's what you said. It's your opinion. Yeah, shout out to the Ashton Luca. Appreciate the donation. I was blown away when he called everyone dumb after all that stupid ish at the start of the show. Truly in disbelief, I had to end the show. Yeah, I felt the vibes of Luca. I was joking around when I was like, yo, Luca, I'm just gonna let you know. Shout out to my man right here that enlightened me, letting me know that I am not going to debate you anymore because you're not on the same intellectual level as me. I'm over here in the podcast like, what is this guy? What you just insulted everybody here. They guess what he did after that, guys. Anybody want to know what he did after he said that? He's like, yo, I don't debate people that's not on the same intellectual level as me. Guess what he did after he said that statement, guys? Anybody want to take a good guess? Huh? Who wants to take a good guess? Let me see anybody get it right first. Let me see anybody get it right. Let me see. Guess what he did right after he said that statement? Yo, Reef Chief, what's up, man? Guess what he did? Huh? Yeah, that's his name. The Grid. That's his name. That's his name. Yo, Talus Game, what's up, man? Guess what he did after that? Nope, nobody said damn sure. Nope. What he said after that, after he said, I don't debate anybody that's not on the same intellectual level as me. Guess what he did? He giggled. He said, okay. So I don't even know if he was serious or not. You know, I didn't know. He's like, I'm telling you, listen to the podcast, man. It was a very fun podcast. I enjoyed my time on there. But the man was laughing every time he said a statement. I kid you not. I mean, that's your opinion. I was just like, brother, what is going on here? Huh? Yeah, shout out to the Grid though, man. Very, you need people like that sometimes, man. Make a very interesting podcast, Entertain the comment section. I saw the comment section going in. It was going in there. But shout out to Luca once again and Scumcast. If you guys aren't subscribed or you guys didn't check out the podcast yet, guess what your boy about to do for you? Guess what your boy about to do for you? We about to link that joint in the chat. There's the link right there, Ashton Luca's podcast. And subscribe to Luca as well. It's cool people. It was a pleasure being on there after 2 years waiting. I'm joking, Luca. I'm joking. Jesus, Luca. I need Luca to relax. Luca, relax. Thank you, please. Relax. Okay. All right. You know what? Moving on. I'm moving on. Okay. Battle of the Holiday 2020. We talk about the people lying, right? We talk about the people lying, right? There was lying over here, saying that PlayStation 5 can't run all these games, PlayStation giving us DLCs for launch, all that stuff, right? And now we're here looking at the launch lineups for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. And who is going to come off the winner off that battle of the holiday? Phil Spencer already bowed out. But Phil Spencer, we're not going to let you bow out. Okay? We are not going to let you bow out here. We are going to basically bring you back into the console wars, and we're going to compare. This man once again is on another interview saying that he's not into the console wars this generation with the Series X. He's not here for the battle. Who sells more? He's not here to do none of that. Already damage controlling. All right, so I got it here for the PlayStation 5. Right? This is PlayStation 5 launch lineup of confirmed games so far. Confirmed games so far. And there's still other games probably going to come out. There's still other stuff, but I'm not going to go off the rumors. I'm not going to go off all that stuff. I'm just going to go off confirmed games. And also shout out to the developers, Ember Labs, where they corrected me on saying Kena Bridge of Spirits is a launch lineup. And, they said that right here. They said holidays. We didn't specify a date. I pretty much responded and said, okay, I thought it was a launch game. I will update it. Thanks for letting us know. You know what I mean? Because I have integrity. I'm not going to just sit here and keep on lying. Oh, but Kena is a launch game. I'm letting you guys know Kena is not a launch game according to the developer. Okay? So, Spider-Man Miles Morales, confirmed launch game. Godfall, confirmed launch game. Deathloop, confirmed launch game. Bugsnax. Talking about Bugsnax. Confirmed launch game. The Pathless, confirmed launch game. Jet Far Shore, confirmed launch game. And Astro Playroom, which is going to be included in every PlayStation 5 launch game. I also have a prediction there where I think GT7 is launching in December 2020. So those are the confirmed launch games that we have so far with the PlayStation 5. Yo, T-Man, what's good, bro? Those are the confirmed games that we have for the PS5, right? On the Xbox side of things, this is what you're going to be getting the holidays. Like I said, this can be updated because we're pretty early. We're only in August, right? For the Xbox, from that delay, let me get to this site for a second. Xbox Wire, because they announced the delay for Halo, right? They announced the delay for Halo, but they also kind of semi confirmed some of the launch titles here. There we go. Excluding the patch updates. We ain't gonna do no patch updates, okay? Xbox launch lineup. Exclusives. The Medium. Scorn. Huh? The Medium and Scorn is your launch line. What we doing? What we saying? We don't do sexism, drama, any kinds of hatred on this channel or the chat. Get out of here. Who's doing that? Who's doing sexism and drama here? Let me know. Let me scroll up. What's going on? Yeah, that kind of stuff we don't do here in this chat, man. I like to have people, freely speak their mind when it comes to gaming, but if it's going outside of gaming, you will get sniped. I don't know who said it. Let me know who said it, guys. And he's a mod. Who? Yo, Enzo Machiavelli, what's up, man? He's a mod. Garuda, what you doing, man? What we doing out here, Garuda, man? I didn't see the comment. What was the comment? All right, yo, guys, none of that stuff right there, man. We respect people out here. Like I said, you want to talk about gaming or you want to keep it in the gaming realm, that is cool. But when you go to like personal, outside of stuff of gaming, we don't do that stuff, man. We don't do that stuff. All right. So don't do the personal jabs and stuff like that, guys. Keep it gaming. Like I said, I don't mind if people speak their mind or, you can have a little debate here and there. You can do all that stuff, but keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. Try to keep it as gaming as much as possible. Yo, uncompetitive, what is up, yo? E-Man, what's up? What is up? Keep it respectful, guys. Keep it respectful, all right? But those are the confirmed games that's not patch updates. Well, matter of fact, Scorn is kind of a patch update. That's a PC patch update, to be honest with you. But the Medium and Scorn, Tetris Effect Connected is a patch update for the multiplayer that's launching with Xbox. But they are also on the PlayStation 5. Yo, shout out to Lucas. Ashton Lucas says, get your boys Garuda J Love commenting on the fact that I am a woman. I'm out for now. GG's Bari. Gotta get back into Rogue. Yeah, guys, let's keep that out of there, man. J Love, Garuda. We don't want to go to the, that's uncalled for. That is uncalled for. All right. We're not gonna do all that stuff here. If that's gonna happen, I will remove the mod status. All right. Just keeping it real. Luca is definitely somebody I respect as well. So I don't appreciate, people taking it outside of gaming with that stuff. All right. So let's stop that, please. We over here enjoying the stream and we got to go into some personal jabs. You don't want me getting upset, because when I get upset, I get upset. And it's not a pretty sight of me getting upset. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a very pretty sight. So guys, no. No, we don't want to. If it's outside of gaming, no, we don't want it. We don't want it there. We don't want it there. I personally don't care for, people's personal, doing personal jabs. I don't care for that here on the channel. And it's not something that I do on a personal tip. As much as I, bash Xbox and talk about Xbox fanboys, I don't talk about them personally. You know what I mean? I don't do any personal jabs. I don't do none of that stuff. There's no need for it. You know what I mean? He said love some drama. Nah, I don't mind drama, to be honest with you. I don't. But when it's outside of gaming, nah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Especially when it's a stream about gaming, right? But that is the Xbox lineup right there. Medium and Scorn, Tetris Effect, and many more. They said, and more to come, right? Well, PlayStation, there's going to be more to come there as well. But this is outside of Kina. These are the launch lineups. And I definitely say PlayStation have definitely the upper hand here in the battle of the holiday 2020. In my personal opinion, Xbox losing Halo Infinite as a launch game, which, like I said, it should be delayed, is a huge hit. Huge hit. Because there are those people that enjoy walking in those stores, and they're going to be having Xbox One plastered and PS5 plastered, and they're going to compare. They're going to compare. And when they see this title alone, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. Yo, David Gaines, man, appreciate the donation. He said, positive energy, people, show some love and debate. Yeah, I don't mind. Listen, I am a debate god. I love to debate. You know what I mean? But you can debate without going personal jabs. There's never a debate I've done on this channel or outside of people's channels where I went to a personal jab on somebody. I debated the people on the facts. You know what I mean? I don't need to bring up personal stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna move on from there. But like I said, holiday 2020, the Xbox is looking pretty bad for the Xbox, man. If you're gonna be pushing Scorn and Medium as their launch titles, that's rough. That's rough. The Medium doesn't look too bad, but it's not my type of game. I know a lot of people probably like that type of, horror type of thriller type of game. If it's thriller, I would like it. If it's more like the horror type, then I'm going to skip on that. But a thriller game, I like thriller movies, right? I like horror movies as well, but the game, I wouldn't play a horror game like that. But a game that builds suspense, I love that stuff. So if the Medium can offer that stuff there, I can see people, excited for that. But Scorn, definitely not my type of game. Tetris Effect, I have that on my PlayStation 4 right now. Can play that in VR. The multiplayer, I know that's coming later. A lot of these games are timed exclusives, so I'm not going to be like, oh, it's going to be coming to PlayStation 5 later. It doesn't matter, because you can pretty much say that on the PlayStation 5 end as well. We don't know when it's coming to the other platforms, right? But the PlayStation 5 launch lineup is definitely more attractive to the modern gamer, to the casual gamer, even the hardcore gamer. I saw somebody on Twitter, or I think it was YouTube. Somebody was saying something crazy where there was like, oh, after you play Spider-Man, there's nothing really you can play on the PlayStation 5. They don't have no multiplayer on there. So in my mind, I was like, so what is Godfall? Huh? What is Godfall? Godfall, you can easily play that single player, or you can play that online, right? You think people is not going to be buying Godfall for the PlayStation 5 day one? That's going to be a huge hit as well. Godfall is going to be a huge hit on the PlayStation 5 when it launches. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be teaming up with a squad as well when I play Godfall. So I be baffled with the things that these guys be spitting out there, man. Like the things that they be saying, nothing never really matches up. Yo, Chris Hart, what is Destruction All Stars? I don't think that's a launch game. I'm not sure if it's a launch game. I didn't get like a confirmation if it's launch. I was I was looking at all the YouTube like trailers and articles, and then it didn't say nothing about launch. I'm just talking about launch. But people were saying that PlayStation ain't got no launch multiplayer games, but they have Godfall right there. You know what I mean? Look, it just looks weird. Yo, Godfall got crossplay with PC? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Call me Jay. I'm not sure. We'll have to hit them up and ask them that. Yo, Pitch Black said Godfall looking like a skip for me. Oh, looking like a skip? That jump looking like a hit for me, man. I'm definitely loving what I see for Godfall. That Godfall, Marvel's Avengers, is gonna get a lot of play for me, man. Yo, my man Troll Wave in the building. Yo, Vic. Shout out to my man Vic, man. That's my bro right there, man. Yo, Vic, man. One of these days we definitely gotta chop it up, man. I ain't speak to my man Vic in like a couple of months, man. You know what I mean? Yo, Sick, it is. Yo, Sick, if you got the article that Godfall is crossplay, yo, you can link that. I'm not too sure if it's crossplay, but yeah, to me, I think Godfall looks pretty amazing to me. It definitely looks amazing to me, man. But yeah, holiday battle of the holiday 2020, man. It's looking lopsided, guys. I gotta say, man, and this is not fanboying. This is just comparing what Microsoft has put out there after the Halo delay. This is what they have put out there. They're bigging up the third party games right here, saying that they're going to get an optimized patch. Assassin's Creed PS5, Dirt PS5 is going to be PS5. Gears Tactics though, so Gears Tactics is launching on the Series X as well. I don't know if this paragraph right here is speaking of launch games. I don't know if Gears is going to be launched. Yakuza Like a Dragon is on PS5 as well. It's going to become PS5. Watch Dogs Legion is going to be a PS5. These games are getting updated for PlayStation 5 as well. But Gears Tactics, that's a PC game that's coming to Xbox Series X. That's a good pickup for them. But the thing is like, this is what they're pushing here. And then when they come about launching with the Series X and Game Pass, Medium, Scorn, Tetris Effect connected. That's it. That's not a strong launch lineup for me, man. When it comes to new games coming to the platform, that's not a strong game compared to Spider-Man, Godfall, Deathloop, Bugsnax, Pathless, Jet Far Shore, and Astro Playroom, and this is confirmed stuff, right? PlayStation got confirmed games. Xbox got confirmed games. There's going to be other confirmed games that's going to be on there, but PlayStation 5 definitely has the upper hand, in my opinion. When people walk into the store and they look for a PlayStation 5 or they look for Xbox Series X, there might be people going into the store looking for a Series X, right? But then they see all the stuff the PlayStation 5 is offering. They were like, hold up. I'm not too sure about this. And then this is the last thing I'm going to bring up here when it comes to the PlayStation, when it comes to the Series X, is this tweet right here from the Red Dragon, right? And this was the Xbox cast for the Kind of Funny podcast. And everybody know Alana Pierce. Everybody's favorite Xbox, Alana Pierce. What is it? Is it the Red Dragon? I don't even know the dude's Twitter. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's the Red Dragon. Cause I'm not following this dude. All right, here we go. So let me pause this here. This is what he tweeted out here. What they said at the Xcast. Yo, Arsenic Steel, what's up, man? What is up? 06 said I was wrong. No crossplay. Okay, so there's no crossplay with it. Okay, so yeah. Cause I didn't see anything about crossplay, but you know, we on that PlayStation 5. Sick. That's the vibe. And I mean, call me Jay. You know the vibes. PlayStation 5. So they're suggesting, or they got people hitting them up. Yo, Rozzy Bozzy, what is up? Definitely appreciate the donation. I appreciate it. They have people sending them information, these insiders, right? These insiders sending them information that the retail suggested price for the Series X is going to be $599. Alana Pierce said that she had somebody take a picture of their monitor, you know, on what the price is suggesting for the Series X. She's alluding to the fact that this person is a Xbox employee or something like that. Yo, Juan Castillo, what's up, man? But let's listen to it here. This guy is laughing right here. He's just like, okay, this man looks like he's stressed out. You know what I mean? This whole green, yo, why is, let me, can I talk about this for a second? I'm not even going to bash this podcast. I'm not going to bash this podcast, right? But why every big Xbox podcaster, they got to have like the Xbox green in the background. Everything got to be green. But on Twitter, they come off and they be like, yeah, I'm neutral. But you have an Xbox podcast and everything's just green. This is a personal, I guess this is a personal cringe. Yeah, a personal cringe for me that when I see this stuff, they got the Xbox controllers in the background. My man got the Xbox lamp, you know. And this is biased. I'm being honest. This is biased, right? Because when I see PlayStation podcasts do it, when they got the little personas in the background, they got the PlayStation symbols in the background, I'm like, yeah! You know? So I'm a hypocrite. But when I see for the Xbox podcast, I'll be like, ugh, that green stinks, man. It stinks. Yo, Rune Mamba, yeah, it is super biased. I give you that, but I gotta be honest, man. But let's continue and let's listen to it.
I did also have someone who works at a retail store DM me a picture of their work screens.
Okay, so it's not an Xbox employee. It was somebody that works for a retail store that DM her this information. So let's repeat that. So I want to correct myself. When I said it was most like an Xbox employee, it's not an Xbox employee. It's somebody that works in retail. All right. So let's play this over again and let's go. There we go.
I did also have someone who works at a retail store DM me a picture of their work screens where it said that the price, it said November was the release date, and it said the price of the Xbox Series X was $599. And that was in their system. And he sent me a photo of that.
Hey, bro, that's my reaction too, man. Hey, hey. Hey, yo, that's my reaction too, man. That's looking kind of. Hey, yo, look at my man's, yo. This is a live reaction, y'all. You can't see. This is a high. Hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys. Okay, before I play it again. Yo, CB3, I had to pause it there. Before I play it again, this is a prediction. This guy right here. Look at this dude. Hey. Yo, this is the sentiment for Xbox gamers right here. Yo, son. Yo, this is the look of an Xbox gamer for 7 years. can't breathe. Oh my God, bro. All right, Bar, continue yourself. Yo, son. Oh man, yo, this is the face of an Xbox gamer for 7 years, guys. This is the look. This is the look right here. But back to my prediction with my man's right here. This guy, he's not gonna leave the podcast, right? He's not gonna leave the podcast. But all this Xbox Lite, this just chief head right here, this original Xbox One box, he's taking all this down. If they launch this console at $599, $600, at $600, he's taking all this down right here. He's taking all this down. You understand what I'm saying? That's my prediction. And remember this, August 16th, 11:35 a.m. Eastern time, Jay Barry said that this man, if the Xbox do launch at that price, he's going to be taking this down for this podcast. All the stuff is going to be taken down. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. But let's look at the reaction once again, guys. So this is a Xbox hardcore podcast, right? This is an Xbox podcast. And look at the reaction of an Xbox podcast host is going to have hearing the price of an Xbox Series X at $600. So you can imagine Jimmy Two Left Feet, the casual gamer, when they hear that price for the Series X. This is a hardcore Xbox gamer here that's hosting an Xcast, an Xbox podcast. And this is his reaction live, hearing this price. You imagine the casual gamer, huh? Let's listen in.
And it said the price of the Xbox Series X was $599, and that was was in that system, and he sent me a photo of that. And that was in that system. And he sent me a photo of it.
Imagine when the person that don't really know anything, right? They're just going, oh, new Xbox is out. My son wants an Xbox, and the mom is just going to the store. La da dee da 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 do do do. La da dee da 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 do do do. Opens the door. Hey, employee, send me to the Xbox station right now. I need an Xbox Series X. My son wants it. The employee's like, yes. Somebody came into the store and they want an Xbox. You know what I mean? As they turn down Sick Humor TV playing in the background, nobody wants an Xbox. They turn the music down as the person came in. They turn it down, right? And this guy's like, okay, yes, I get some commission. Thank you, right? And as the mom, the father is picking up some games. Oh, look, Scorn. Oh, look, the Medium. I'm getting these two games right here. Let's get Call of Duty as well. Put that down right there. Ring me up, employee. Right? The employee's just smirking the whole time, just bumping in his mind. Oh, what's the next one? Doesn't matter the services the team. You can keep on the Game Pass. You good, bro? Right? That's the employee. The employee is just bumping. The lady or the father is like, yo, why is this person is there something wrong with you, sir? He's like, no, I'm just singing a song in my head, right? This is the conversation that's going on as he's about to ring up this thing. So the employee's like, wait, do you want Game Pass? Do you know what Game Pass is? And the person's like, what is Game Pass? Oh, it's just a service for, the Xbox One where you can play over 100 games. You can download and play 100 games. Would you like to consider that? And the mom and the father is like, no. I don't want no Game Pass. That's Call of Duty. Score Medium, we'll buy the game. Just ring me up, sir. And the guy, the employees is like, you can keep on the game and be good, bro. Ain't talking my games and what you good for, right? That's bumping. rings up the Series X, click it, click, click it, click. The father, the mother is pulling out their wallet, their purse, ready to charge their card. Right? Right? And the guy says, total $888.63. The mom and the father's like, what? What are you charging me extra for? I just got 3 games in the console. What are you charging me extra for? The guy, the employee says, the console is $600, ma'am. That's not including tax. The console is $600, sir, not including tax. And the person's like, what? What? Wait, $600? And I'm just picking up these 3 games? 800 and something dollars? The father and the mother is texting the son, right? They're texting the son. They're like, do you want the Xbox? Do you want the Xbox? Answer me now. Because I'm not getting you this shit, Jimmy. Jimmy, two left feet. I'm not getting you this, Jimmy. I'm not buying this Xbox. So the son is not replying. The son, he's on PSN right now playing Fortnite with his friends. Right? Son is playing some Fortnite. Finally, the mom or the father's calling. He sees the phone ring. He's like, hey, mom, dad, what's going on? Huh? What's going on? Hey, $600 for the Xbox. And the friend overheard it. You getting an Xbox? You're not gonna play Miles Morales? Jimmy 2 left feet instantly says, Mom, ask them if they have a PS5 available. Ask them now. Pop said, my son wants to know, do you have a PlayStation 5 available? The employee looks at the mom and the father. The mom and the father looks back at the employee. The employee looks at the mom or the father. The employee looks at the mom and the father. The father and the mother looks back at the employee. Jimmy 2 left feet looks at the phone, waiting for that news, waiting for that information. The mom and the father looks at the phone, then looks right back at the employee. The employee looks at the phone, then looks right back at the mom and the father. And the employee tells the mom and the father, and he wants to make sure that the Jimmy 2 left feet can hear it as well. And he says, no, you should have got that shit day one. That's the stream, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Remember to learn your lesson. If you're looking to go get an Xbox One Series X, don't do it. Be real with yourself. Make sure you secure that PS5. You don't want to be like Jimmy 2 left feet and his mom and his pops, where they couldn't get that PS5 because they walk in the store thinking about Series X that nobody wants, that's fully shelved, that doesn't have a good launch title game to play. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. And the reaction of the mom and the father was this. It's your boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone.